My name's Jeff Athey. This is my wife, Jeanie Athey. I was working late, and Jeanie called me at work and let me know that she was on her way to go work out with a friend, and said she had dinner in the microwave. And literally less than 5 minutes later, I get a call from a total stranger, and he explained that he was with the ambulance service, and that he said my wife had just been in a serious car accident.
Headed onto the highway and was rear-ended by a semi, which pushed me into the car in front of it, and I went across 2 lanes and hit the concrete wall. It knocked me out. I had a concussion, broken neck, and a broken right arm.
Over the last almost 7 years now, Jeannie's had 16 different surgeries. They had to do it in priority of the medical importance. So they focused on the neck. They got the neck, thankfully, healed. And so then they shifted their focus to the arm. So they did the first surgery on the arm in April of 2011. And so surgery went perfect, looked beautiful, everybody was happy, thought that it was just the normal 6 weeks and we're healed and we move on. But what happened was about a year later, to our surprise, then all of a sudden her arm just started raging with infection.
Day-to-day limitations would be not able to do some of the things that I would normally do, like push a vacuum or stir the pot, open cans. I can't do things like that, but it also limits me on being able to do the things I like to do, which is crochet and knit and things like that, or even just playing with my grandkids.
Right at this point, we're actually the most optimistic that we've been for almost the last 7 years. Why? Because they're offering new and different treatment that they've never offered to us before, and they're kind of figuring this out as they go, because they tell us there is no precedence for the situation that Jeannie's had. We all struggle with the challenges of insurance. Seems like it's more now than it used to be, but like out-of-pocket copay on our plan, $5,500. So we expect there to be a significant wave of expenses. I mean, literally as soon as we hit January 1st, because we have to prepay on the expenses of the IV antibiotics, for instance. I mean, that's hundreds of dollars a day. If we just back up to 2016, in 2016, it took us to November before we hit our max out-of-pocket copay. For 2017, we had already hit our max out-of-pocket copay by April. Based on the conversations we've had with the different doctors, the projected treatment, we think there's a high probability that we'll hit our max out-of-pocket copay by March, April at the latest. I really, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of our hearts, want to thank everyone that has helped financially. Yes, thank you so much. Besides that, just words of encouragement
And
prayers to strengthen and encourage us. It's been. I guess you'll never know how helpful it's been. Thank you so much for what you've done, and for those that. If God puts it on your heart to help us with our need now, lead into the future, again, we want to thank you in advance for your help. We deeply appreciate it from the bottom of our heart.